Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Group for Los Angeles. And the Suns here with a different look. Larry Sanders is checked in for Chandler. Len comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Cannon in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Sanders. Booker out there with Cannon. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Teletovic in at the 3 slot. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Clarkson. Steps back and fires. And that is good. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Screen by Sanders. Cannon can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Freak passes to Bass. He kicks it to Williams. Lakers working the ball around now. They get it back. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Screen by Sanders. Here's Cannon. The Lakers with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they did just what they set out to do in that game. I mean, they were definitely the ones dictating pace, style, and tempo.
My guess, Greg, is it was an upbeat locker room after the game because I thought they really looked great.
Suns trail by 6. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. The pass to Sanders. Phoenix no good that time either. Williams with the ball. Here's Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. The score. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room. Don't you need a player like this? In here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Williams comes in for Harkless. Clarkson, he's checked in for Kobe. And Freak subbed in for Russell. And the Suns here with a different look. Sanders checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Henry Sims. Jarrell Arthur, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Cannon in for Booker. Setting the floor for the Suns. Mirza Teletovic out there with Arthur. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Sanders in at the 5 down low. Clarkson kicks to Bass. 5 on the clock. Williams dishes to Freak. And the rejection by Sanders. Bledsoe outside. Here's Teletovic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Teletovic has got his second bucket of the night.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Freak kicks to Randall. He feeds it to Clarkson. Here's Freak. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Lakers lead by 11.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Bledsoe outside. The feed to Sanders. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Cannon. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Len's checked in for Mirza Teletovic.
Alex Len.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Randall against Sanders. There's the pick. There's Cannon with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Bass with the screen. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Hits another look. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Cannon. 5 points in the game. To the inside, Bledsoe, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 10 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
He gets it up, and that's not going to go.
Okay, fans, that's the end of the first half.
And so it's a close.
Kevin.
The Suns, 35. Your savings are
The third quarter now beginning both sides. The Suns here with a different look. Larry Sanders is checked in for Chandler. Glenn comes in for Terrell Arthur. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Warren. And it's Cannon in for Eric Bledsoe. Freak in at point guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Lance Thomas. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Suns have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And here's Freak. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Here's Freak. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Cannon. 8 points for him. Pass to Sanders. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. They'll go to the line. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Fourth, the Suns.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 6. Right wing. Now, here's Clarkson. Defended by Booker. Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Clarkson.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And so he hits both.
Looking at the game Cannon has been having, he's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Here's Freak. The offensive rebound. Bass's shot. Good. Bass has got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Suns trail by 6.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Cannon. 10 points for him. That's good. Cannon's got 12 in the game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially.
And the final period of play just about to start. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Lance Thomas comes in for Randall. Williams is checked in for Bryant. And Freak subbed in for Russell. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Bledsoe. He's out there with Len. Sanders out there with Chandler. And it's Bilal in at the 4 spot. There's the pick. And Bledsoe, here we go. He used that pick just right.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side, Thomas. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Freak. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic.
Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
Honest answer? No, I'm not. I feel like we're a better team when I have the ball in my hands because of the way I create. Simple as that. Get me the ball, and the wins will follow.
How's your relationship with the coaching staff? Are the rumors of friction accurate?
You know, I ain't got nothing to say on that. You guys write whatever you want. I'm gonna leave it right there. Yo, next question.
How is your relationship with the fans?
It's good. They're like the gasoline that keeps this team's engine running, you know? And I think it's really important that someone in my position maintains a good relationship with them and be accessible. That's why I try to get out there in public and do things every so often. I guess you could say I'm a fan of the fans, you know? Yeah, no? Nobody? All right, next.
TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come.
Yeah.
TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. Well, I'm going Kyrie number one, Steph Curry number 1A.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Group for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Bargnani is checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Bargnani is out there with Pierce. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position. And the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Redick's got 6 points. Freak with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Now, here's Redick. He's guarded closer. Shot clock at 6 to the right side. Tucker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Lakers in the lead. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Freak kicks to Thomas. Here's Clarkson. And Pierce pulls it down.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Bass. Paul kicks it to Tucker. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Clarkson dishes to Williams. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Paul. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a word from... Of course, we know the play. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Bargnani is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Freak in at point guard. Lewis Williams out there with Lance Thomas. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's Redick on the wing. The shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Bargnani. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Pass to Tucker. He kicks it to Reddick. Out left to the wing. Paul, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 6.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Freak. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Freak's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Pierce. Shot is no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
And he gets the bucket. Bargnani's got his first basket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Freak. 6 points for him. Pass to Bass. Over to the wing. High, arcing shot. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 points for the quarter. Paul outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Bargnani has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce out there with Bargnani. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Clippers trail by 6. The drive by Paul drills the elbow jumper. Paul's got 14 points for the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Clarkson kicks to Freak. Los Angeles with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Clarkson. And that one's good. Clarkson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The drive by Paul. Redick for 3. They get it back. The Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. They get it again. Clarkson dishes to Freak. Williams against Paul. Passes it to Pierce. And there's Bargnani on the assist from Redick. Redick's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Stolen by Bargnani. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul outside. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Williams. Redick with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
He dishes it to Paul, feeds it to Bargnani. Missed. And we're set to start the action up here on the court. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one.
Kevin, I'm here with Roy Hibbert.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Roy Hibbert.
When Hibbert has a game like this, it's impossible not to stand up.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
Yeah.
NBA2K TV, we have the annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And guys, we'll be watching Roy Hibbert tonight, arguably the league's premier rim protector. Kenny, his reach and length make it so difficult to try to get anything near the basket.
Yeah, even if the best finishers in the game, they talk about Roy Hibbert when they come in the lane. You have to pay attention to him. He concentrates on defense more than offense, and he takes pride in it.
You know, he knows how to.
Oh, say does that star-spangled.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg here for the Lakers. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Lure. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. On the court for Indiana, Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. C.J. Miles is out there with Hill, and it's Mahinmi in at the 5.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Thomas. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Hill kicks to Hill. Pass to Miles. Stuckey drives inside. Hill. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Frank Vogel. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
Yeah, and it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
59 seconds left in the first. Pick up by Hill. And stolen by Freak. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step, man. Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
Stuckey outside. It's back to Hill. Offensive rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Both good from the line that time. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Miles. Outside Hill. They set the screen. It's stolen by Bass. Cannot hit. Welcome back, folks. The bin now for Indiana. Mahimi's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for John Lure. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. And it's Hill in for Rodney Stuckey. Freak in at point guard. Lance Thomas out there with Williams. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Bass in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. On the wing, Hill. And stolen by Freak. And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. Indiana leading. Hill kicks to Mahimi. It's stolen by Bass. Freak with it. He's got 7. Williams passes to Bass. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Ellis kicks to Hill. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bass. There's Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Dishes to Clarkson. Passes to Williams. There's Freak. No good. Excellent D there from Hill. Pacers leading by 3. Feeds to Ellis. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an interconference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
I'd like to see them use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
The shot. And it's Freak missing. Miles, that's for 2. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first...
All right, Kevin.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given. For Indiana, C.J. Miles comes in for Hill. Indiana trailing here. On the court for Indiana. Turner is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then it's Ellis. And it's George in at the 2 spot.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
The pass to Clarkson. And there's the feed to Williams. The dish now to Freak. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Kicks it to Thomas. There's Freak. And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Ellis penetrating. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
George dishes to Turner. Outside for Miles. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
I'm alongside Paul George.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Paul George. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Nba2k TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
Welcome to Live Practice. This is where you can improve your skills on the court by earning attribute upgrades and valuable boosts for your next game.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
I get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was stuck and you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We bored or we fall. Every diamond's a flavor. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy? They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever to
I
live.
get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live. Have faith a minute, put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love us.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they've built some momentum early on in the season and have shown they're trending in the right direction. As the season's progressed, so has their success and their ability to produce. Hey, let's talk about a guy we'll be watching tonight, the Manimal, Kenneth Faried. Just a madman on the floor and is perhaps one of the most active players in the league.
That's right, Ernie. He's from the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. He plays with the heart of a lion in every aspect of the game. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. Shout out to Brick City.
Brick City, wow, but closer is New York City to him. That's why he got that game, I think, Shaq.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
Hey, gentlemen.
You take a look at Denver. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
Yeah, and as far as the regular season goes.
Swap here on the floor. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. So for the Lakers right now, Freak, he's in at the point. Brandon Bass is out there with Thomas. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Here's Laverne. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Outside Thomas. The pass to Freak. Denver grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
From deep. The Lakers rebound. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's McCallum. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. McCallum's got his first points in this one. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak dishes to Thomas. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from 3-point range. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Screen by Nurkic. Left side Harris. There's the dish to Nurkic. Harris kicks to Laverne. Lock at 6. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Poke loose. Harris. The shot is off. It's all tied in Denver. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts? So the Lakers 5 right now. Freak, he's in at point guard. Thomas is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Williams. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. Freak passes to Clarkson. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. And it's Freak missing. The Nuggets trail by 9. And Gaudelot kicks to Harris. Pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Gaudelot. They set the pick. Kicks it to Laverne. The 3. But they'll get another chance. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 9. Freak kicks to Clarkson. Feeds it to Freak. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bass with the screen. Williams, that's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The feed to Nurkic. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Laverne. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Laverne missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thomas a screen. Clarkson dishes to Bass. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Fifth is Wilson Chandler.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra-aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
Ray McCallum's checked in for Denver. Harris outside. He kicks it to Laverne. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's McCallum. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
He feeds it to Nurkic. Inside. Stolen by Clarkson. Dishes it to Freak. Knocks down the 3 ball. Freak's got 6. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that concludes the...
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. The team's deciding to change it up. The Nuggets trail by 8. Laverne is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Ray McCallum. Then there's Andrew Goudlock. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Goudlock kicks to Harris. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Goudlock. He's covered by Clarkson. Nurkic against Bass. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Down low. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Bass.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass. As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
You know, whatever they chopped it up about during the break, it's worked. I mean, they've really been excellent in their execution since halftime.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Williams passes to Freak. Back to Williams. He gets it up. And the release was before.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancer.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Freak in at point guard. Lance Thomas out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Brandon Bass. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. Here's Bas Turk. Nails the tray. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan, Roy Hibbert.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
On today's season finale episode of NBA2k TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. New Orleans comes into this one following a loss to the Spurs at AT&T Center. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the playoffs, Shaq?
Well, I don't know what team he's going to be with, but any team with Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team, Ernie. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but...
How you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Hey, you better hope so. It's the only chance you got.
I'm going to remember that, freak. It's on.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana. The home of the Pelicans. Right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Cunningham comes in for Tyreek Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. So for the Lakers right now, Freak in at point guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Lance Thomas. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Williams at the 3 slot.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Clarkson with the ball. There's the dish to Freak. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I caught up with Coach Alvin Gentry. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Both free throws good from Pondexter.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Freak dishes to Bass. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one's good. Freak. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Ashik. Pondexter kicks to Ashik. Feeds it to Cole from deep. And the Pelicans get it back. Pass to Babbitt. He dishes it to Ashik. Here's Pondexter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thomas. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pelicans lead. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds. Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Pondexter. Davis and Ashik in the middle. Quincy Pondexter out there with Norris Cole. And it's Cunningham into the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Bass passes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. From about 16, makes a big high bounce and goes in. Bass has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Reverses. Thomas with the block. They get it back. Davis dishes to Cole. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Good on both. Los Angeles leading by 4. And Bass kicks to Clarkson. Bass with the screen. Pass to Freak. That's short off the rim.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Here's Cole. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Excellent, excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Williams passes to Freak. Kicks it to Thomas. 6 to shoot. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, early on in the season still, but let's take a look at where the Pelicans sit right now. 1st in scoring, 1st in shooting percentage. And they're also ranked number 2 in scoring points in transition. This is a team that really pushes the ball ahead and tries to score before the defense gets set.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Nobody near Williams. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Pondexter. He's covered by Clarkson. Now the feed to Pondexter. They get it again. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And so it's...
Yes, guys, I'm here.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no team deciding to change it up. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak, he's in at point guard. Lance Thomas out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Pass to Cunningham. He feeds it to Cole. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Bass dishes to Freak. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Williams kicks to Freak. Babbitt grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 6. Cole, the pass to Pondexter. Dishes it to Cole. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Abbott, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Abbott's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Cole dishes to Ashik. Pondexter kicks to Ashik. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Screen by Ashik. Pondexter, the pass to Ashik. He kicks to Pondexter. Hands it from downtown. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Clarkson kicks to Williams. Bass with a screen for Williams. It's Freak, top of the key. The dish to Clarkson. The pass to Bass. There's Freak. Pelicans pull it in. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Here the step back. Can't hit.
That's the end of the quarter.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. New Orleans making some changes here. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Cunningham comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Lakers also making some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. Lance Thomas comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Freak subbed in for Russell. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Norris Cole is out there with Johnson. And it's Cunningham in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Cole dishes to Johnson. Cunningham kicks to Cole. Feeds it to Johnson. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes.
And here's Freak. Beyond the arc. No good there. And so the Lakers take the...
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kobe, tell us about how this team has progressed from a chemistry standpoint.
Well, we're right where we need to be, in terms of, figuring out the rhythm that we need.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, Julius Randle. Right out of the gates, he came out strong, making his first three shots and helping establish some offensive rhythm.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 450.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Got 125 on the dash.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Not a lot to complain about for this San Antonio group right now. An impressive 4-game winning streak. They're really playing good basketball. We'll see if they can extend it to 5 with a win tonight. You know, we've heard so long that Greg Popovich is one of the best coaches in the NBA, if not the best. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, he's patient. You know, that's the difference. Well, he keeps these games and seasons in perspective. He looks at the big picture, not the small picture. And he's adaptable. Adaptability is one of the hardest things for a coach to do, because sometimes they get set in their ways and say, this is the way we're going to play. But then all of a sudden you make 3 or 4 trades and you say, well, should we still play that way? He says, yes, we will be adaptable and change our styles.
We've all heard this phrase before, defense wins championships. Popovich, all about defense. He's very sound with his overall defensive approach, and he can really build schemes. His strategies are effective, and they slow down the other team's star.
For my money, not just one of the best NBA coaches of all time, he's one of the best coaches of all time in any professional sport.
The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Chalmers in for Tony Parker. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak in at point guard. Lewis Williams out there with Lance Thomas. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's the floater. Rebound by Williams.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Feeds to Thomas. And Bass kicks to Freak. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. He dishes it to Chalmers. Green, the screen. Leonard kicks to Spates. Releases from 15. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williams attacking. Passes it to Freak. Thomas dishes to Clarkson. Thomas a screen. Clarkson kicks to Freak. 5 on the clock. And the call against Lance Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs leading by 3, and Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. We get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Freak. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Over in the corner, Williams. And a wide-open look for Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And here's Mills with 1 on the clock. Spates.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
And the ageless one, Tim Duncan, just a remarkable career. His teammate Tony Parker talked about playing along. It's both unbelievable and a different look now for San Antonio. Spates checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Patty Mills. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak, he's in at the point. Brandon Bass is out there with Lance Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. San Antonio leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he gets it to go.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Freak kicks to Bass. Over in the corner, Williams. The pass to Bass. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Spates. The quick look, no good that time. Lakers trail by 7. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Thomas dishes to Freak. Knocks it loose and stolen by Spates. Puts it up from 12 and the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Clarkson kicks to Freak. Throws, drew contact on the shot.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Chalmers. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
He's off on the second. San Antonio leading by 8. 1:05 left in the first half. The dish to West. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Right side, Williams. 18 feet out. And the rejection by Leonard. But they recover it. Just 5 on the clock. Williams kicks to Freak. From deep. The shot no good. Empty that time from Leonard. Dishes it to Spates. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 12-point Spurs lead. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the left side wing. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And it's Freak missing. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And it's San Antonio with another.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Freak. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that brings...
Tony, you got...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one. Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And some changes here for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 5. West out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Chalmers. Then it's Mills. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Freak. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside, Green. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Off target with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Williams. He kicks to Freak. Feeds to Williams. Pass to Freak. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Mills with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Misfires after coming off the pick.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Aldridge's shot is good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's Freak.
The ball. Stick it too much.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Lakers trail by 8. He feeds it to Williams. Kicks it to Freak. No good.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the quarter. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They...
Roy, congrats.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.